Hey, I am super excited. We are going to be sharing with you how one entrepreneur got her business started. You don't want to miss this coming up. Stay tuned. Hey, I'm Ty from hisandhermoney.com, where we teach you how to have better money, become a better couple, and live a better life.
This video is sponsored by Regions Bank, member FDIC.
This is the good work. The work that feeds your soul. The reason you started your business. Regions knows this is your passion, your pride and joy. It's a dirty job, and you get to do it. With Regions Green Print, your banker will help you build a personalized plan for your business to help you keep up the good work.
Hello, Ivy.
Hi.
We're super excited. We are currently on location in your own personal lab.
Yes, welcome.
Welcome. To share with everybody how you started your business.
Thank you.
Oh
Thank you guys so much for having me. I'm excited, and I hope you are encouraged and find something that you actually like in here.
Oh my gosh, absolutely. You guys, we are going to be bringing business ideas to you all and pretty much how businesses got started. Ivy, tell us a little bit about your business. What's the name of it? What type of business is it? And how long have you been in business?
Yeah, so My Skin Is In is the name of my company. And I've actually formally been in business for 3 years. I started out, and I say 3 years, but I started probably about 4.5 years ago, where it was just a hobby. And I was just doing it for fun, and I actually ended up making some product for a friend's bridal shower. And so we were doing like a home spa care, and I started researching appropriate oils to be able to mix, because I always love mixing. So I was mixing product for my hair when I was going natural, and then I started researching items for my body. And so I made these body scrubs, some lavender body scrubs, for some of my friends. And then they were like, can we purchase more? And I was like, well, I'm not really sure. Okay, I'll try. And I went and got some containers, and then I just kind of made it for them, and it just kept going where, you know, it organically just started growing. And I wanted to, from there, see how can I properly package it? How can I properly get it to people? What's the safest? Because I started off with glass, putting them in glass jars, and actually glass is not appropriate for something that's going to be in the bath, because if it shatters, then you can potentially be impacted. So small things like that I learned over time, and then just wanted to make sure that things were properly handled and that it could get to people the same way that I was experiencing it, that what I have at home, that people can have in their own home.
I love that. What I love most about Ivy's story is so many of you all have ideas in the inside of you. So many of you guys actually start businesses by mistake. And for you, it really came to fruition just by you creating it for someone's bridal shower.
Absolutely.
It was not even a business idea in your mind. Like, this was not something that you were like, oh, I want to do this in the future type thing.
Absolutely not. But I did have ideas every day. I was in a career, and I just felt like I wasn't being creative, and I didn't enjoy it. It just paid the bills. And I was always thinking about ideas
so many people can relate to that.
Yeah, where I just every day, and honestly, every Monday I was creating a new business plan, a new idea, like, oh, I should do this, I should do this. And this actually came organically and evolved over time to the point where I was like, how did this happen? And one great story, when I really started shifting from, okay, friends to, okay, is this something that I'm going to do? I prayed about it. I was like, you know what? I'm going to do an event a month. So I would do pop-up events. And that's how I ended up learning how to present. Like, if you're really going to commit to this, you need to be consistent in it. And so my first pop-up event, I was supposed to partner with a friend, and she didn't come, and I ended up doing it by myself, and I loved it. And I only made $100.
But you loved
it. I was like, this is $100. And it just, you know, people started giving me...
The fact that people believed in what you had to present and sell.
Absolutely.
Like, even if you would have made $20, I think that right there was validation for you.
You know,
right?
Steve Harvey, and it maybe came from somewhere, but Steve Harvey said, if you can sell 1, you can sell 10. If you can sell 10, you can get to 100. And so I was like, you know what? If I just sell $100 worth every time, I'm going to keep going, because this is something that is growing on its own. And the first time that I got to $1,000, it was like, are you kidding me? But it took a long time to get there. I mean, there were times where there were months where I didn't sell anything, but I would sell 1 and I was like, okay, let's just keep going. And there were times where I was like, I quit. I'm not doing it. I don't want to see sugar. I don't want to see any butter. I don't want to mix anything. And I literally like put it, at the time I was putting it in a bin in a closet, and I would put it in the bin and then I would just ignore it. And then someone would place an order and I would just keep going.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
This story is so inspirational. So My Skin is In is actually a very luxurious body care line.
Yes.
Right?
So my hope was the things that I wanted to present about myself and what I wanted to encourage people was luxurious, bold, and confident. 3 things that I think that I would like to describe me, where I want to go and where I want other people to go.
I want to stop you right there. I think that you just said something that was so powerful that I want you guys to take away. She literally named 3 things that described her business. Come up with the 3 things that will describe your business. If it's not selling body butters, if it's even being a wedding event planner, what are the 3 things that you want people to feel when they experience your services? So
Absolutely.
I love that.
Absolutely.
I love that.
And then it evolved to now it's inspiring self-confidence through handcrafted skincare. So it's not just making body products for me. It's now seeing when I'm at a pop-up event, a little girl who says, Mom, she looks like me. I'm like, oh my gosh, take all of it. You can have everything. Or teenagers or women who are like, I have an idea. And I don't ascribe to the my stuff is better. I think that we all have something that can make it unique.
That's right.
And can make it encouraging to whoever your audience is.
That's right.
And I think my audience are women who maybe trying to transition into like, okay, what does it mean to be confident? And what does it mean to enjoy your skin? Because sometimes we don't appreciate who we are and how we look. And so I want my product to be at the beginning of your day, at the end of your day. If you need a boost to be able to say, let me put this body butter on, or let me get ready for this date night with a body scrub so that I can feel luxurious, so that you can walk into the room being absolutely confident.
Something that you said that I want to harp on.
Okay.
There's room for everybody, right? We tell people do not become intimidated. Oh, there's a lot of different people out there that are doing body scrubs and skincare. Ivey said, what makes yours unique from the rest? And so I kind of want to like dig deeper on that. What makes your products, you guys, these are her products right here.
Yeah.
We're definitely going to make sure that we have her links in the description box. We want you all to try it out. Buy it for Christmas gifts, buy it for birthday gifts, buy it for anniversary, buy it for yourself.
Yeah.
Like, we definitely want you all to patronize, especially another Black-owned business.
Yes.
That we love very, very much.
Thank you.
But what makes your products unique from the rest? There are other people that sell
Yeah.
body creams, body scrubs. You know, you can go buy them at department stores. What makes your stuff like very unique?
Well, one thing is that everything that is made, I make it myself. Wow. I've had people who assisted me, but they helped me on the packaging side or the preparation side in regards to, you know, putting in a box. But everything is made by me, which was something that was key for me. I love being able to translate my excitement for it into my products. And that's what absolutely makes it unique. All of my products are made with natural and organic items. So
that's what I love.
Yeah.
Ooh,
so cocoa butter is
on
authentic. Shea butter actually is authentic shea butter from Ghana that shipped in to a company that I use, an amazing company that continues to work with local villages for women who are also entrepreneurs in their own right. And so there's this journey in every portion of the product that I touch and who I'm interacting with. At first, it started off with women that were in business, and so my website was created by a man he owns his own business. So there are portions of people's heart and soul and their care of we're gonna all succeed.
So I love that part of your story. You wanted to make sure that you involved other companies, other business owners that were pretty much had the same drive that you did, right?
Absolutely.
Like put their heart in it.
If they weren't passionate about what they were doing, it just didn't work.
So your ingredients of what you use to actually make your product.
The label company, absolutely. Awesome. The one who she created, Tiana, helped me be able to get my ideas of what I wanted to feel into my product, which it's actually a fingerprint now. It's not my actual fingerprint. Yes, so people have asked me that. I was like, no, it's not my fingerprint, but in it is my skin is in. And so it's just an indicator that I do touch everything that's in there. Yeah. And even my pictures online of the photo shoot that I did, Jason McCoy, amazing photographer. Amazing. He's a passionate person.
Very much so.
And you can feel his energy. And so I wanted to be able, even if I can't touch you, if my product goes around the United States, around the world, that you felt like you were sitting in my living room.
I want to talk about, you all know that we're all about money. We are his and her money, right? So we talk about money. Talk about some of the business, financial, maybe tools that you started out with in your business, and that maybe now that you're growing the business. So I want to kind of talk about some of those things.
Yeah, and I talked about the 5-pound bag because I was using my own income. Okay. So I didn't do a business loan. I did cash, and I just started whatever I had for my personal expenses, I started using towards business and allocating it that way. And then when I got to the point where I was consistent enough, I did open a bank account, got an EIN, was able to get my LLC. But my attorney fees, all of that was initially from my savings account. And so that's one of the reasons why I started out very small and was still trying to figure out, okay, do you really want to invest in this? It's not. Right now, people are like, oh, $500 is not a big deal. But when you're trying to, make ends meet or just, navigate through this, you have to make a decision. Absolutely. Are you going to do this? Yeah. Or are you going to, kind of let it fade away and let it stay a hobby?
I'm so happy that you talked about having a separate account. We can't stress that enough. Yeah. A business checking account where you have your money coming in, whatever you're making off of the business, and however you're using expenses, spending your money, right, for things such as marketing and branding and things like that. Mm-hmm. We have shared with you guys, this video is actually sponsored by Regions Bank. So the various options are simple checking business, advantage business, business interest, business, and not-for-profit checking accounts. So no matter what your business checking needs are, check out Regions for more. Go to regions.com/small business. The link will also be in the description box below. Business checking account. You knew at first that's the very first thing that you knew that you could start with.
Absolutely.
Now as you started to grow, there were some other things that you started to notice that, hey, that I need financially wise when it comes
to. I just thought it was okay with a checking account. But then when I would do pop-up events, I noticed how people would respond to those that were cash only and those that actually did cash transaction or credit card transactions. And so I ended up using a card swipe through the website that I was using at the time, and that people feel comfortable that this was a professional company and that I was going to make sure that we were handling this correctly. And that helped tremendously because sometimes people, you get 10 seconds to be able especially at a vendor event. You get like very small, the presentation, who you are.
Their trust and
absolutely.
Make that decision to buy. Yeah.
And I saw, I watched other vendors, the ones that did well and the ones that didn't. The person behind the desk was, reading a book. One time I saw someone who had their earphones on. I'm like, you need to be present. Yes. Be present. That's probably like one of my pet peeves is seeing someone who's coming to sell. If you're not interested, why should I
You just said a lot.
Come to you.
I
Yeah.
love that.
So
I love that.
those that had card readers, those that had cash, those that had the various ways to eliminate any unnecessary excuses, they were able to keep people coming in and sell more. And people were at first just supporting me because it looked good and the table setting looked good and I was there with a smile and I said hello.
Well, how many times we go into a store, a physical store, and let's just say we have to buy maybe a hair product. We are drawn into how it looks first, right? Before we really read the ingredients, right?
Yep.
And so we pick it up based on really how it looks and the feel. So I love how presentation was key for you when you were in person doing these in-person pop-ups.
You buy with your senses.
Yes, that's true.
Smell, taste, and I'm already like, I got the smell portion.
It smells lovely in her lab.
Thank
my
you.
gosh. Yes, it smells lovely.
But allowing people to interact with it, I had testing stations and I allowed people to like use it and have their own like mini massage. And they were like, give me 5, you know? And I'm like, yay. And that one small moment allow for them to stay engaged and to interact with my product versus another vendor that probably had the same item but just wasn't very present. So being able to have multiple options to be able to purchase and interact with me was key though. That's to good. Being able to.
Well, we hope you all enjoyed this amazing story of how one entrepreneur took her business and she grew it. Leave us a comment in the comment section below. Let us know if you want to see more of this. Give us a thumbs up and a like. This will let us know that you all love content just like this. Also, don't forget to share this video. Sharing is caring. Allow more people to learn from this very inspirational story. You all go start those businesses. Do what you have to do, but make sure that you have your financial stuff in order. Again, don't forget to check out this video sponsor, Regions Bank, by going to regions.com/small business. Until next time, bye.